Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Sakha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaurata Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaurata Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Arjuna Sakha Prabhu, you are able to hear me, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you are able to hear
Hare
us,
Krishna
Prabhu?
Prabhu.
Prabhuji. Yeah, your voice is very clear, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I can't hear you again, Prabhu. You are muted, I think. You are muted, Prabhu.
Okay, sorry, Hare Krishna Prabhu. I'm joining from my mobile laptop as well, Prabhu.
Okay. Prabhuji, you want to share the sloka? You will be sharing the sloka by yourself, Prabhu.
There it is.
You will share it, okay. Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I think your face is not in the center of the camera, Prabhuji. You are a little bit...
What I'm saying, Prabhu, I'm joining in from my mobile, Prabhu. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, no problem.
Till then, we can continue with our...
Kirtan, okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Are you ready, Prabhuji? Prabhuji, you are muted, Prabhuji. You have to unmute yourself.
Krishna Danutana Prabhu. Hare
Dandavat
Krishna.
Pranam, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, there is an echo coming from... Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam. There's an echo coming. Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam. Welcome to Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Today we are very fortunate to have the association of His Grace
Still
Arjuna
the echo
Sakha
is
Prabhu.
coming, Prabhu.
Now there is no echo, Prabhuji. Now it's okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji will share the nectar from Srimad
Hare Krishna,
Bhagavatam.
Prabhu. Still it is coming.
No, now there is no echo, Prabhuji. Now it's clear. Yeah.
Is still there, Prabhu?
No, there is no echo. Now it's clear.
Okay.
Now it's coming back, Prabhuji. You have turned on your laptop also, Prabhu. I think the feedback is coming from somewhere.
No, I logged out from mobile.
Okay. Okay, I think once I mute myself, probably it will not be there. It's coming back. So Prabhuji will be sharing the nectar from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, chapter number 28, sloka number 29. Over to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So can you share this
Sloka, yes,
Bhagavatam
Prabhuji. Yes,
sloka
Prabhuji.
as well as that will be great. Just Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Prabhuji, there is a lot of background noise coming from.
Nityam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tado Jayat Mudurae Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangayate Girim Jatkrupatamaham Bande Sri Guru Dinatharine Nashtaprayeshu Avadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Slokir Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Shunyatam Sukatha Krishna Punya Sravana Kirtana Hrudayantastva Bhadrani Bibhunoti Sahutsrutam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Prabhu,
Prabhuji, I will
can you
share the
share
sloka.
this screen, Prabhu? That'd be great. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you.
Are you able to see the screen, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, can you please a little enlarge, Prabhu?
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji.
Maybe.
Is it okay now, Prabhuji?
Oh, fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 28 and verse 29. Upay me biryapanam vaidharbi malayadhvajah yudhi nirjitya rajayam pandavya purapuranjanah. Upaye me biryapanam vaidarbhi malayadhvajah yudhi nirmitya rajanyam pandavya purapuranjanah. Upaye me biryapanam vaidarbhi malayadhvajah yudhi nirjitya rajayam pandaya purapuranjanah. Mataji, Prabhuji, anybody would like to recite, please? You can.
Yes, Prabhu. Fourth canto, 28, chapter 29th verse. Upaye me viryapanam vaidarbhim malayadvajah yudhi nirjitya rajanyan pandyah parapuranjayah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Any Prabhuji, Mataji else? One more.
Upaye me viryapanam vaidarbhim malayadvajah yudhi nirjatya rajanyan pandya parapuranjaya puranjayah.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Let's go to translation and purport. It was fixed that Vaidharvi, the daughter of King Vaidharva, was to be married to a very powerful man, Malayadhvaja, an inhabitant of the Pandu country. After conquering other princes, he married the daughter of King Vaidharva. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. In the customary among Kshatriyas for a princess to be offered under certain condition, for instance, Draupadi was offered in marriage to one who could pierce a fish with an arrow simply by seeing the reflection of that fish. Krishna married one of his queens after conquering 7 strong bulls. The Vedic system is for daughter of a king to be offered under certain conditions. Vaidharvi, the daughter of Vaidharva, was offered to a great devotee and powerful king. Since King Malayadhvaja was both a powerful king and a great devotee, he fulfilled all the requirements. The name Malayadhvaja signifies a great devotee who stands as firm as Malaya hill, and though his propaganda makes other devotees similarly as firm. Such a Mahabhagavata can prevail over the opinions of all others. A strong devotee makes propaganda against all other spiritual conception, namely jnana, karma, and yoga. With his devotional flag unfurled, he always stands first to conquer other conception of transcendental realization. Whenever there is an argument between a devotee and a non-devotee, a pure devotee, strong devotee becomes out victorious. The word Pandya comes from the word Panda, means knowledge, meaning knowledge. Unless one is highly learned, he cannot conquer non-devotional conception. The word Para means transcendental and Pura means city. The Parapura is Vaikuntha, the kingdom of God, and the word Jaya referred to one who can conquer. This means that a pure devotee who is strong in devotional service and who has conquered all non-devotional conception can also conquer the kingdom of God. In other words, one can conquer the kingdom of God, Vaikuntha, only by rendering devotional service. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is called Ajita, means that one who can conquer him. Meaning that no one can conquer him, but a devotee, by strong devotional service and the sincere attachment to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, can easily conquer him. Lord Krishna is fear personified for everyone, but he voluntarily agreed to fear the stick of Mother Yashoda. Krishna, God, cannot be conquered by anyone but his devotee. Such a devotee kindly married a daughter of King Vidarbha. Such a devotee kindly married the daughter of King Vidarbha. Thank you very much. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakhyurunmilitam Jenam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Shrapadantikam. Bande Aham Sri Guru Sri Jutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavan Shamsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Idam Tam Shajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitansya. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mancha Kalpatarubhishya Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gauru Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirbhisesa Sunyavadi Pasatta Deshatare. Guru Gauranga ki jai, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we are discussing about very important point, that is Prabhupada has written beautifully, and particularly the word Malaya Dhwaja. And here we all know the story. We have been reciting the story of Puranjan, and the last moment of his death, Puranjan recited and discussed about his remembering his wife. Antakalescha mameva smaran muktva kalaivaram yat prayasi samadbhavam nasti ashishansi. Yam yam api smaranam bhavam tajayanti kalaivaram. Whatever you are reciting or whatever you are remembering at the time of death, you'll be getting the bhava in your next birth. And bhava is always associated with your bodily form of your life. You'll be given a body accordingly. So what Puranjan is given a body of a There's a wonderful point, is still as a devotee, is coming as a girl child. They came to as a girl child. Now, in this point, particularly, the daughter of Vidarbha, her name is Vidarbhi, and Prabhupada did mention in this purport, the princess getting married in the form of Swayamvar. You all know the Swayamvar, and he has given the example of Draupadi. And while Draupadi was offered by Draupad, what happens? He set a condition. There'll be a rotating face at the top, and the face will keep on rotating, and there'll be the reflection at the water will be there, and the face will be getting reflected, and you have to pierce the eye of this face with an arrow. Such a difficult condition. When Lord Ram came to Maithili, and what he did, the Swayamvar was to crack the Sivadhanu. And Ram could do that. And the Sivadhanu was given by Lord Siva to whom? Parshuram. And it was such a difficult, nobody can pick it up unless a great devotee, unless the condition of Parshuram is this, the only person who can lift this Sivadhanu is the Lord himself. And such kind of difficult condition was kept in front of the competitors. And Lord, he has given another example. When Lord Krishna was given, he married to one of his, the queen, by fighting with 7 bulls. So these are all everywhere. It was prevailing in India, particularly while doing the Swayamvar for their daughters, right? So here Prabhupada mentioned about Malaya Dhwaja. Dhwaja means the flag. The Malaya is the most highest, that is Parvat, that is this, what you call, like India has got Everest, right? Everest is the highest peak, mountain peak. Malaya is the highest mountain peak. And if anybody flagging Vijay Pataka, the symbol of your, the success, the symbol of your, that is, you are winning the war. And what you are doing, you are keeping your dhwaja, this flag at the top of the mountain. This is the symbolizing that you are the warrior of the highest form. You have defeated everybody. So, but Prabhupada has given a different purport for this particular thing. What he mentioned, he compared this dhwaja with because Malaya Dhwaja was a great devotee. And with his devotional service, what he did, he could raise his flag to the topmost level, at the level of the Vaikuntha also. There are 2 very important words we need to understand in this class, in this session. One is Malaya Dhwaja, the activities of this, the Uttama Adhikari, and also the Ajita, the word Ajita. Prabhupada mentioned this quality of the devotee is basically so sublime that they can win the heart of anybody. And with their qualities, what they do, they have got the natural ability to defeat non-devotees. What do you mean by defeating non-devotees? Is it means that fighting with non-devotees and getting the award from them? No. That is by winning their heart with your Krishna conscious sublime characteristic. One wonderful example that we can hear how Prabhupada exemplified the meaning of the flag. Jayapataka Swami was given the name Jayapataka. Everybody other devotees were given the name Krishna Das, Syam Sundar Das, and all other associated with the name of the Lord. But Jayapataka Swami was given the name Jayapataka Swami. Jayapataka. So he went to Prabhupada and asked, Prabhupada, why you are given what is the meaning of my name? Jayapataka. Prabhupada explained it very beautifully. You will win the heart of the people with your devotional service, and you will raise the flag of the bhakti every corner of the world. That's why the name Jaya Pataka is given to you. And that really, that's a sublime thought of Srila Prabhupada. And yes, Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj has given this example. He understood this essence of the flag, and he discharged his responsibility of the Guru, the Adesh, the instruction of the Guru, and he carried it. And today you can see around 67,000 devotees, initiated devotee under him. Wherever he goes, he keep on raising his flag of devotional flag everywhere, wherever he goes. And Prabhupada given this wonderful name, Jaya Pataka, and this is the meaning of the Jaya Pataka Prabhupada explained. Raising the flag of devotional service wherever you go, raise the flag. That is the meaning. And so is the Makaradhwaj. Makaradhwaj is a devotee of the Lord. And he has got the ability to win the heart of the Lord. Ajita, the word Ajita itself is very, very important points. What do we say? In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a wonderful voice, a wonderful verse. Jnane prayasa udupashya namanta eva. Jivanta sanmukharitam bhavatiya varta. Stane stita srutigatam tanubak manobhi. Ezita ajita jito prashuti trilokya. In this particular verse, it is said that they win the heart of Lord Ajita. Ajita is Krishna, who can never be defeated. No one can defeat Lord Krishna because he is Sarvasaktiman. But how do you qualify that? How do you determine that you have won somebody? There are two persons, they're fighting. One is with lower power and somebody is another one. The opponent is having higher strength, lower strength and versus higher strength. The person with lower strength cannot win. That means if I'm winning over Krishna, that means I'm more powerful. I have more strength than Krishna. Is it true? No. Does it mean that Krishna is weaker than me? No. Krishna is more powerful. All the power, all the source of all energy, all the strength, everything is coming from Krishna. He is the omnipotent source of everything. So how can I win over Krishna with my strength? But devotee win him. Ajita jito. Ye jita ajita jito. They can conquer Krishna. What is the process? By this. Jnana prayasa udupashya namanta. Jivanta sanmukharitam bhavatiya varta. They're taking the breath. They're alive only because to do one thing. That is to bhavatiya varta, to listen the glories of the Lord. All the glorification of the Lord. From whom? From the devotees, other devotees. Jnane prayasa udupashya namanta eva. Jivanta sanmukharitam. From the mouth, from the devotee itself. They hear the glorification of the Lord from the mouth. That's all. This is the only one and only things they live for. And what they do? They take away the jnana, the effort for the jnanam and other activities. And here also Prabhupada did mention. What they do, they establish the importance of the devotional service by siding the other activities, that is the karma, dhyana, yoga, and other paddhatis described in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So one thing they do is they fix their mind in the devotional service of the Lord. And what they get is jita ajita jito. And they win the heart of the Lord. They win the heart of the Lord. And Krishna offered himself to him. Tatha prema bhaktim swakame prayachya. This is a wonderful verse from Damodarashtakam. You all know that because we just recently completed this Kartik Mahoshav. And there is a wonderful verse. The verse says, Tatha prema bhakti swakame prayach. And this is the beauty of the devotional service. This Tatha prema bhakti swakame prayach. Swakam means with own desire. Whom? It is Krishna's own desire. Prayacha means offer. Krishna offer by his own desire to whom? To the devotee who is engaged in the prema bhakti. And it is not a question of fighting with Krishna, it is a question of with a complete surrender to Krishna, and so that Krishna Krishna is so attached to you that he is offering to yourself. Tatha prema bhaktim shukami praj. And here it is mentioned, Prabhupada mentioned that he is the fear personified. In Bhagavad Gita, he described that I meet everybody, right? I come and meet each and everyone, but in which form? In the form of death. And if you look at the statistic of fear, there are three fears predominantly that is happening in the world. The top 1, 2, 3. If you look at the statistic, there's a study by various sources, and if you can look at the study, the number one fear is fear of death. And here Prabhupada mentioned it is a fear personified. And Krishna says that I am Sarvahara. I snatch everything from everybody, from the person coming in the form of death. And you can have a face-to-face encounter with Krishna, but not directly Syam Sundar. But what? The personified fear personified. And because of this, we always live against the will of Krishna, and we are a fear zone. But today, what happens? Krishna is hiding himself out of the fear of Mother Jasoda, and he enjoy that. He enjoy that moment, being fearful moment, enjoying being fearful with the scolding or maybe the fear of getting beaten by Mother Jasoda. And he's hiding himself here and there, other and there, hither, thither. Why so? Because he's releasing the nectar of this love, the exchange of the love. He knows how to qualify devotees. He knows how to give the enjoyment, the pleasure to the devotees. That's why I'm ready to take this. There is a wonderful pastime by Lord Krishna. What happens? That they wanted to do a picnic, right? He wanted to do picnic. And the mother is very worried because Krishna is not coming to her house for a long time. Krishna stopped coming to my house and he is not coming to steal water from me. And time and again, she is going and taking a measurement of the neem tree in front of the house, because this is the tree where Krishna would be hiding himself. But the trunk is so weak that Krishna cannot hide. And the mother is going time and again and measuring the width of the trunk, and is scolding the tree. Why are you not getting fat? Because you are slim and trim, Krishna is unable to hide himself. And because he cannot hide himself, he is not coming to this house. And she is scolding this Mother Earth. Why are you not giving this tree fertilization? You are unable to feed this tree. Now the mother, the Gopi, she thought, let me send some sandesh to Krishna. And she prepared sandesh in a very beautiful way, with all sublime mood, thinking Krishna will accept it, Krishna will eat it. And Krishna will release this wonderful, and I can offer my bhava to Krishna. Patram puspam phalam toyam jo me bhakta prayashyati. And she started preparing. And with this bhava, she prepared, packed it for his own child and Krishna. Now Krishna could know, mother is sending sandesh to me. Now what he started, he is also playing a trick. Krishna says you cannot given the result without doing any activities. So let me do some karma also. Now he started playing with this cowherd boy, and knowingly he started defeating himself. He's getting the pleasure of being defeated. Ajita. He's unable to, nobody can defeat him, but he's very, very taking pleasure of being defeated by himself. Now what happens? The cowherd boy started playing various games, but Krishna is willing to get defeated. But the condition is whoever will be defeated, he has to carry him, the opponents, the winner, at his shoulder and walk and run. Krishna knowingly getting himself defeated once, twice, thrice, many times. Because at the back of the mind, what is there? The mother is preparing the sandesh with wonderful bhava. And I have to release this sandesh. And Krishna is looking forward how to defeat himself, how to get defeated by this cowherd boy. Every time he get defeated, he carrying this the cowherd boy on his shoulders, and he's enjoying that. Because everybody enjoy that moment. It is giving a pleasure to the devotees. And that's how Krishna, each and every time he carry the boys on the shoulders and gets on this. Krishna, you have not done this judiciously. You have to take me another time, one more time. No. This time that you have, you could not do the right steps. You need to go again. Krishna take the pleasure in carrying this boy, cowherd boy on his shoulder, running again and coming back. Up. Now you can give me sandesh. ठीक है, इस बार मैं 2 दूंगा. अगर उसको भी उठा ले, just pick him up again, then I'll give you 4. And Krishna enjoyed that 1, 2, 3, 4 sandesh. By doing what? By giving pleasure to the devotees. Because they're winning the heart of the devotees. And Krishna is very happy and giving pleasure to these people, to the devotees. Ajita jito prashutit trilokya. And this is how we can win the heart of the Lord. By what? Just by devotional service. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. Maya arpito mano buddhyo samay yukta tamah priya. Maya arpito mano buddhyo. Advishta sarva bhutana maitra karuna evacha nirmamo niraham krutva sukham dukkham samakhyami. Santushtaha satatam yogi jatatma dhrudha nishchay maya arpito mano buddhi. And what they do? They offer their life just to do what? Just to listen the glories of the Lord. And when they understand the glories of the Lord, each and every moment they release it among the devotees. Machitta matagata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayanta shamam nityam tushtanti charamanti. And this is how Krishna is Krishna is offering this himself. Krishna offer himself to this devotee. Because they are always, each and every moment they get santushti. The releases, the satisfaction, the happiness, the blissful moment by listening the glorification of the Lord and also narrating the glorification of the Lord, by glorifying the Lord. And what they do, they broom out all the other activities. Jnana prayasa, the effort for acquiring knowledge, they take it, throw it out. Udupasya means it's get rid of. And this is what they enjoy. And that's how they become Makaradhwaja. They raise the flag of devotional service every place. And not only that, this kind of devotees, the Uttamadhikari, they're not only getting satisfaction by themselves, but they always being in this compassion mode, to how to offer this sublime nectar to each and every one, and so that everybody can get releases of this. If you read this, the fifth, the sloka of Upadeshamrit, Prabhupada has written very wonderfully the definition of Uttamadhikari. He says, Prabhupada narrated here, Uttamadhikari was one who is very compassionate for whom? Those who are ignorant. And they could understand the pain of ignorance, and they could feel the pain of that. Feel the pain of separation, being separated from the Lord. And Uttamadhikari was one who always could feel the pain and also get the pleasure of this being associated with the Lord. And they bridge the gap. They want to distribute the pleasure to the people, those who are in the pain. And that is very, very important points. And what they do? They go extra mile for preaching all the Krishna Katha. All the activities, they enjoy each and every moment and want others to be enjoyed with this particular process. And that's how they win the heart of the
3 निकाल दिया और 3 दूसरा इसमें निकालो.
So this is the activities the devotee do. And Makaradhwaja, being a high class devotee, is also doing all the devotional service to please the Lord. And by this process, what they do, they reach the place, the ultimate place that is called Vaikuntha, Golak Vrindavan. And that's Krishna. That is a wonderful point. Krishna says, Nirmana moha jita shanga dosha, adhyatma nitya vinibhrutta kama, dvande vimukta sukha dukkham sange, gachanti vimudha padamabhyamta. We only can qualify to reach to the lotus feet of the Lord when we have this kind of qualities. But most important quality is adhyatma nitya. And Krishna is very, very particular about this. How he's ready to offer his prasadam, the blessings to everybody. Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh. He's ready to give his nectar of Harinam to each and everybody. Taking extra mile, coming as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and willing to give each and every one without looking at the qualification. But the one condition is that you should have that, the laluttata, the jigyasha, the inquisitiveness to do what? Being associated with the Lord, to understand the sublime relationship with the Lord. And this sambandha is very important. And this sambandha is called the devotional service. And we name it as a devotional service because this is the penultimate goal of life, to establish the relationship with the Lord and walk in that path. So Makaradhwaj was being a devotee, he could do that activities, and he's doing what? He's engaged himself in the preaching of the Lord's, the message of the Lord. And that's how we can raise the flag, like Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, raising the flag everywhere he goes. Wherever he goes, he's take the devotional service to extra level by engaging each and every Baddhatma like us and taking the shelter and helping us to reaching towards the goal of life. So this is how Prabhupada wants from us, expect. This kind of expectation is there. Prabhupada has set an expectation, particularly those who are initiated. And Prabhupada narrated, I was reading that Upadeshamrut in the fifth that is verse. And Prabhupada written a very beautiful point there. And that set a very clear expectation of what Prabhupada wants from us. And particularly the initiated devotee who have taken the center of Guru Parampara. Prabhupada said it is the primary duty of a initiated devotee to uplift himself from Kanishta Adhikari to the Madhyama Adhikari and go out and preaching the Krishna Katha to everywhere, to everybody. This is the message he has given in this particular Upadeshamrit fifth verses. And that's why we should take it very seriously. How to uplift ourselves, take this responsibility of uplifting ourselves from the Kanishta Adhikari to Madhyama Adhikari to Uttama Adhikari. I know out of many of you are already in that position, but I don't have to say anything. But being me as a Kanishta Adhikari, I need to tell myself, yes, I need to uplift myself. And should always be inquisitive how to take the process of the shelter of Guru and asking him how can be uplift myself. And that's what Prabhupada wants from us, how to preach. Because this message has not come from Prabhupada, because Prabhupada has taken this message from his Guru Maharaj. And his Guru Maharaj has taken this message from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from his in the parampara itself. Amar Agyat Guru Heya Taroy Desh Adesh Jare Dekho Tare Kaho Krishna Upadesh. This is my instruction as a Guru to you. What do you do? Jare Dekho Tare Kaho Krishna Upadesh. Whomever you see, go and tell him about the glory of the Lord. Bharat Bhumite Janma Huila Jar Janma Sakhyar Kari Karo Paropakar. And especially this is very much applicable for the people in those who are taken birth in India. Bharat Bhumi. Bharat Bhumite Janma Huila Jar. By taking the birth in the Bharat Bhumi, the one, if you're not uplifting yourself for the spiritual progress, that means you're not doing justice. And what you need to do, there are many places in earth where people are unaware about Krishna. They're not aware about the sublime relationship with Krishna. And what, as a devotee, we need to do? We go out, tell them about the Krishna Katha, preach them about Krishna Katha. And there is a wonderful pastime that we can see, that how taking the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityanand Prabhu used to go door to door, begging everybody, please take the center of Harinam. Please at least recite the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And if you recite this mantra, I will become a servant of yours. Whoever used to you recite, used to embrace him, and he used to take complete dandavat, give dandavat to him, and telling that now I become your servant now. You can ask for any service to me. What a mood of this. What a mood. Being Nityanand Mahaprabhu, being Sakhyat Baldev, is coming to the door to door, begging to people to recite the name of the Lord, and whoever recite, they just falling on the feet of them. Just because what? Because to give the pleasure to the people of this relationship. And this is how Prabhupada wants from us. Take the shelter, preach the name of the Lord, go everywhere and do this. And how all our Maharajs, everybody are day in and day out, they're given their life for the Krishna consciousness movement to take door to door, to take Bhagavad Gita, the message of Bhagavad Gita to every door. And by doing this, what is Jita Ajita Jito? By doing this, Krishna offer himself. And Krishna also wants to give this message to everybody. Whoever preach this message, whoever give this message to the people, they're the most dearest to me. Bhagavad Gita chapter 18. Whoever preach this, give this message to the people, they're the most dearest to me. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has also given this instruction. Jare dekho tare ko. Kiva vipra kiva nyasa sudra ki na hai. Whoever accept him as a guru and also give everybody, qualified, non-qualified, you don't have to take care of. Just give it to them. But you only can give when we know our relationship well. When we ourselves releases the nectar of the devotional service. And unless we releases this nectar, we cannot go and tell people this. But in order to release this nectarian relationship, we need to purify ourselves. And that purification comes only in the devotional service, no other method. Kalo nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gatirandhatha. There is no other method, no other way. Only Harinam. So you need to, if you look at the whole gamut of the Krishna consciousness, the one critical, very extremely important things is, if you pick up one thing, that is how we are cleansing ourselves for the bhava. And that's why Krishna is bhavagrahi. And unless we take the responsibility of purifying our bhavas, nirmashara bhava, to that level, we cannot engage ourselves in Krishna consciousness in the sublime way. And we cannot release the nectar of the devotional service. And particularly, you cannot win the heart of the Lord. We cannot win the heart of the Lord. Right? So this is what we need to understand, and we need to take shelter of the Lord. My apologies. Yeah. So this is the most important and critical message by Prabhupada, how we can uplift ourselves to that level so that we understand this importance of the relationship, releases this nectar of the devotional service, and offer it to others so that they can also take the wonderful mallow and enjoy themselves. But for that, I need to take shelter of only three things, three activities. Rather, one activities, but one is somehow we may not get we get monotonous, but Krishna is merciful and he has given three compactful activities for devotees. And this is unanimously being accepted by all the saints. And particularly in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is compiled in this way. Tasmat sarveshu kale, tasmat sarvatmana rajan. Unanimously, everybody accepted. What is the sublime and the most pious activities by human being? These three. Tasmat sarvatmana rajan, hari sarvatra sarvada. Srotabhyam, kirtitabyam, smratabyam, bhagavan runam. Among all the human beings, for all the human beings, wherever they are, there's three things, the most extremely ultimate three things that should be doable by them. What three things? Srotabhyam, to listen to the glories of the Lord. Kirtitabhyam, to chant the name of the Lord, to glorify the Lord. And by doing those, the third points that comes out to be is the smratabhyam, that means to remembrance of the Lord. So this is how we can establish our love, our relationship with Krishna, and we can win the heart of the Lord. Advaita, Achinta, otherwise it will be very difficult. Otherwise, everything will be very difficult. Krishna cannot be understood. We cannot understand the relationship. We cannot understand the nectar. We cannot get the nectar, and we don't have that capacity by ourselves to understand him. Forget about other things. Forget about the Vava, forget about the Rasha, forget about the Prema, forget about all these stuffs. Can't be possible. The only way possible is to just being engaged in the devotional service, and that too by understanding only Krishna. Jamam evam asammudo janati purushottam. Ananya bhavim. Ananya. No other than Krishna. Ananyaschintayantu mam. Only Krishna. Then only our mind, our everything will be engaged in the Krishna, in the lotus feet of Krishna. That's why the ultimate, if you read the Stuti of Bhishma Pitamaha, the Stuti is centralized only one thing. How to offer everything, your mati means your intelligence, your buddhi, your mati, your buddhi, your mind, your senses, everything to offer to the lotus feet of the Lord, even at the time of death. Mati rastu, Krishna mati rastu. And my Guru Maharaj always, each and every moment I interact with him, the one message that he used to give me. Many books he has given me as a blessing. Most of the books, every book he has written, Arjuna Sakha Das, Krishna mati rastu, signature. Krishna mati rastu. Jena tena prakarena manah Krishna niveshaya. And that is the ultimate goal, ultimate achievement, and ultimate way of leading a life. That's all. And this is the message by Srila Prabhupada given to us, so that we can raise the flag wherever we go, the flag of the devotional service, the flag of the devotee, the flag of the Lord. And we can be contributing, and we are achieving our highest, the goal of our life. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you very much, Matazis and Prabhujis. If you anybody would like to contribute and like to share something, this is my humble request to all of you. And if you have any questions, please kindly, we can take questions and answers. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavad Pranam. Thank you very much for wonderful class and reminding us how we have to uplift ourselves from the position of Kanishta Adhikari to higher level, and practice our sadhana nicely and go and spread this message outside. And also you have very nicely explained His Holiness Jayapatak Maharaj's service, and also how he is named as Jayapataka. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. I unmuted the lines of devotees. Devotees may please share your comments or questions or reflection. We have another 5 to 10 minutes of time. Devotees can unmute your line. I just enable the.
Hare Krishna, Arjuna Sakha Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad Pranam, Prabhu.
Wonderful nectarian class, Prabhu. Conclusion, Krishna Matirastu. That is the conclusion, Prabhu. Thank you very much for reminding us. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
There is a comment in the chat window. I'll read it out. Uttara Mataji has written, Dandavad Pranam Prabhuji, thank you for the wonderful teachings. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Thanks a lot. Thank you. So this is what the ashraya. If you look at the 10, the ashraya, the tattva of Srimad Bhagavatam is one. The ultimate one is this ashraya tattva, the surrender, the logic of surrender tattva, surrender tattva. And the surrender tattva describes the wonderfully. Before taking the shelter of the Lord, we take the shelter of devotees and how we can uplift ourselves. This is a big topic, wonderful topic that I request all of you to understand from various sources. There are plenty of sources available now, and understand the process, how we can take the association of devotees, particularly the Mahanubhav, and uplift ourselves from the Kanishtadhikari to the Uttamadhikari. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Hare Krishna Danut Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhesya kripa sindhu bhaivacha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta kodi Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Guru Gauranga ki jai. All glories to assembled devotee. All glories to assembled devotee. All glories to assembled devotee. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, Prabhu, and Mataji for being.
Hare Krishna Dandavat Pranam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you.
Hare Krishna devotees, just a reminder announcement. I think many of you would have seen the notification. Today evening, we will have the Association of His Grace Gauranga Prabhu in the temple from 6 p.m. So all of you are requested to join the session. Okay, and tomorrow evening, we will have the Association of His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj. And Sunday morning, we will have the special class from His Grace Gauranga Prabhu. Thank you, devotees. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow is Gita Jayanti Day, and temple has sent an announcement about the Gita Parayana in the temple. So kindly join the session. I'll end the Zoom session.